You shit. Oh, he fine.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah. Pop 3 pills, I spot a guy, or the nigga said he was missing me. I'm strapping hard in my living room, now I'm going hard for the industry. Now I'm dropping that hot shit, if they're hot shit, oh you say he's missing me. A nigga still dropping, but ain't popping, all the songs are missing me. If I go, I'm going, not a legend, swear to God, ain't gon' pay the pill. I be grinding hard for the family, but a lot of stress that I pay the bill. Now I'm dropping that hot shit, if they're hot shit, oh you say he's missing me. A nigga still dropping, but ain't popping, all the songs are missing me. Didn't miss out on anything, I be gone for you to miss me. They be waiting for me to dry up, I'm way too big to ride up. I be seeing green like Jumanji, I'm pale blue like the sky though. I'm money so damn fucking long like my side of a oh. I been trying to get it and I ain't gonna stop. I'm putting much work on the lot. Now the table's turning, angels burning, let the damn devil let it top. Now I'm stretching hard bar, flexing, pulling my life for the ops. They got me on the trends and I don't wanna hear what they all about. Hey, catch me, I'm at a time going 9, I ain't never gonna stop. Hey, climbing the mountain tops, hey. A bro on the side, sign to give me a Glock. These niggas ain't gon' no fly. For the government, while I'm president, so my dead left was a little man. But a little me, I made a bigger me. I be holding it down for the family, so the rest of y'all just remember me. I be going hard for the industry. No, most of y'all been missing me. I spread one love for my people beat. I'm stuck with L's and insanity. I just kill this beat with a melody. Gotta thank God for my enemies. Can't nobody can take this away from me. Being broke was never a friend of me. Got rid of envy and jealousy. Oh yeah, ass niggas befriending me. I'm blessed how you can't change it. Stick to the side like a pavement. I'm paving my way and I'm making it dedicated. I'm pulling up energy, grind so hard on the daily. I fuck the game, I ain't spitting no credit. I'm bringing a measure like Obi, I'm giving big. I smear this bitch buddy. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged, I'm 100 now. Fucking faking this niggas be bugging up. From Janisha to people be butching now. I be chasing this pip on the regular. Yeah, my sticky a hot on the regular. Oh, yeah, hating the amateurs. I just tell them my while I'm editing them. Watch me sit with the block like janitor. You hating this niggas can level up. You hating this niggas can level up. Man, what? That's what's up. Mikey! Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
By the way, shout out, that was a very beautiful freestyle, man.
My bad. Made better time for better days. Some of these other artists gang it like it ain't a thing. But now I have to be great in every category. Don't know how long it'll take
like that, bro.
Hello, beautiful people. This is your boy Mo again with the new favorite show, The Realz. Today I have one of the hottest artists from the new so again, my boy Primo.
What up, brother?
How's it, Primo?
Man? I'm good.
Good. Dude, where have you been?
Oh.
Yo, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I know. Most people been asking me that shit.
Yeah.
Man, I've been doing my thing back to back, you know. I've been doing a lot. You know, it's just that like most of the things I've been doing and all that, it's just productive and it's very much influential to what's happening now. And you know, it's just happy bro. When the time is good, people gonna know what I'm doing. And as far as the interview goes by, everybody will get like, that.
You know. By the way, shout out, that was a very beautiful freestyle, man.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. You know, I had to set that thing up.
Man, this boy's sick. This boy's sick.
You know, I had to do it.
Yeah.
I had to do it, so I'm trying to fix it.
Good.
I just hate it, I just wish
I
I
think
lived this
we
way.
could.
We ain't talking no more, and you like it this way. Let's just see I feel so make it and just feel this way. Let's just see I feel so make it and just feel this way.
So we're gonna get to the Realz.
Yeah.
The Realz.
You know I'm a honey like that, bro. You know I'm a honey like that, bro. So let's get to the Realz.
Way back.
Yeah, I mean, taking it away, man.
Yeah, let's get to know you better, man. Growing up, what kind of a kid would you say you were?
Back when I was a shorty, bro, when I look at myself, you know, I see myself as a quiet kid, bro, growing up, you know. I see myself as a quiet kid, always a listener, you know.
Were you an introvert, did you say?
Yeah, bro. That put it that way. Like,
did you always consider performing one day and like
I've been a performer back when I was young, bro. When I was a shorty.
When's you shy?
Sometimes like it amazes me, and whenever I think about it, like how did I tap into being the person I am today, artistic wise, music wise and all that. So like I feel like from the kid I was growing up, I was like that boy. I was never shy, but like I was a quiet.
You were so conserved.
Like I was just I knew how to mind my own business and all that. But like during my primary days and all that, like we used to audition, for school competition and all that, So I was always there. I was always performing and everything. So I think that's how I, realized that I have something. And I always had love for music. So it is what it is.
You and me together.
Word up.
So when did you start?
You mean rapping?
Yeah.
I started rap. I think like 13 years ago. That's probably like 2009.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Bro.
Well, it shows. It shows.
Bro.
What's your production process? How do you produce music? Do you hear the beat first, or do you start rapping and then you add music after? Well, what happens? What happens?
It's crazy how I create music. I don't have like a way or a routine or whatever.
Just kicks in.
It just happens, bro. Whenever I hear something and it somehow, it just develops for itself inside somehow. If it gives me goosebumps or it makes me feel some type of way, I feel like, oh, I fucks with this, man, I'm gonna make it. And I just tap in. It just happens for itself. I don't know. I just find myself scripting, and then I jump in the booth and boom, it's a hit record. And it is what it is. It just happened.
Bro, you're talented.
But it takes a lot of practice, though. Yeah, and if you have it inside you, then you know you got it. You're an artist, and you can execute. Anybody can do it, I believe.
Not anybody.
Not anybody. Like I said, if you have it inside you, then you can do it. There's a lot of great other artists out there doing their own thing as well, but this is about me. So I'm out here doing my own thing, and I feel like I got this.
Yeah, you do big time.
That's how I feel.
I like your music.
Wow, yeah. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's what's up. I really appreciate that.
Do you have something online available?
Okay, when it comes to that, I do have a couple of songs online, streaming platforms, but it's only like free sites, like SoundCloud, and others, but I haven't like really uploaded a real thing or anything,
You should let us know when you do.
So
announce it yet.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna announce, I got a lot of stuff.
Just subscribe to the channel, man. So keep you updated.
Of course, sure thing. Why am I here, bro? I'm out here with the Realz, I'm out here with my guy. He a fan as well, so that's what's up, bro. He loves my music, I love him too. It's all love, brother. It's all it is. What it is.
So, right now, are you working on something?
Yeah, bro. I've been cooking. It's just that I felt like, artistic wise, me growing up as an upcoming rapper, in the industry and looking at other, people and looking at how the industry is evolving and everything, I felt like I need to take like a step back and just do my own thing and go through, my shit, as an artist, and just, whenever I feel like the time is right, I'm gonna know, and then I'm gonna let everybody know, and I'm gonna, put out whatever that I have. But what made me really take a step back, even if you haven't got to that question, but I felt like there was a lot going on with me personally as an artist, There was a lot going on with me, and my team, you know, people always maneuvering with, people always moving with, you know, the word in good terms like that, you know, and like I felt like I had my everything, you know, being taken away from me because like my material, music, everything, masters, everything was there, you know, at the studio and everything. So as far as we didn't get along with the guys, a lot of shit went sideways. So
you didn't own music, you didn't own music.
there was no deal or so not, but the thing is, the producer, the guy who was capturing my data and everything, you know, my music. The guy did some foul shit that, you know, I don't know.
Is that music still?
That music does exist, you know, I got most of it, luckily. But I decided, you know, I was very, very angry and I took things personal from how it went down. And you know, I had to remove everything that I uploaded or anything that had to do with those guys at the moment, you know. So I can start on, you know, like recruit myself and be, you know, on some new thing and just carry on as an artist as I usually do. So that's what I did, but it was like, it really did cut deep because there was a lot of things going on, you know, with my life as well. Personally, I was going through a lot at that time, so it really cut deep and it hurt me a lot. You know, it really broke my heart. Even though me and the guys, you know, we speak, but it's not on some, you know, like it was before, but we do speak and all of that. But there's a lot of foul shit that happened that really, really draw me back as an artist, and I'm coming back right now, and I'm trying to install, you know, whatever I've got and whatever I'm coming with. But all I can say is that it's fire.
We wanna hear the music, bro. And I already hear the music.
And I've been cooking, and I'm strong as a human being. I'm strong as a rapper. I'm strong in all form and all sorts of ways. I feel like I'm in my best peak right now, and I'm ready to drop. And y'all gonna witness it, and it's gonna be major, bro. I promise you that. I promise you, it's gonna be major. You heard some of the shit. You know,
yeah, we did.
It's gonna be real like that. It's gonna be real like that, but you know what it is.
By the way, Primo is from Wanyu, so
word up.
Okay.
Shout out to all my people. Shout out to Wanyu as well. Yeah, really, I'm the product of where I come from, so Realz really, really did, you know, create a huge impact in me. You know, I'm really proud of my hood. You know, whatever they say about Realz, and no matter how they may, you know, it doesn't touch me because I know it's where I come from. So I'm not ashamed of Realz. So I'm putting my fucking hood on the map, bro. You know,
represent.
I'm not doing it for my hood and you know, it's on some gang shit like that. Fuck it.
Yeah. Then why do it then?
Then who am I doing it for if it's not my people? You know, they understand me more. They know me better. I've had my days with them. Bad, good. I share my everything. I know myself. You know, as far as I know my hood. You know, I'm the product of my hood, my society. So it is what it is. You know, there's a lot of shit that goes on there, bro. Trust me. There's a lot of shit that goes on there. And everybody, and most of the people are trying to break out of it, you know. But it is what it is. You're all born from the hood, you know. There's a lot of shit you can unchange or undo about your past, but you can change the future. That's all I know. So now I'm trying to build my own thing, and I'm trying to get back to my peoples, and I'm trying to, you know, make sure the family good, bro.
That's good, bro.
Make sure the family good.
Yeah, I think everyone will eventually get their turn to break out. Like everyone will eventually get their chance.
Yeah, sure.
Especially this show, that's one of the roles.
We are creating a platform for you know, for other, you know, people out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Alright. Let's talk about your music, bro. Let's talk about your music.
First of all, man, I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. I just want to take this moment right now and just market my shit.
It's good, man.
Market this shit, bro. Like, I remember at that time, when I had that hit back with the guys, there was a lot of, there was a lot going on inside me, there's a lot. That year, the very specific year, I lost my daughter.
Oh.
RP. I know she got me, bro. That very same year, I lost my daughter, and niggas, you just did some foul shit on me, It was all.
Did they know though?
Them niggas real weird, bro. They they even pulled up in my crib. Like one of them guys, like he pulled up in my crib, and like it's all dead and all that. Yo, and they pretended like everything is fine and all that. And I was like, alright, cool. At that time, I wasn't aware of what was going on, I wasn't aware of what was going on, and it was,
Does the music still play? I'm talking about the classic music
that I did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that music still exists.
No,
That music still exists, bro.
Does it still play somewhere in the?
Nah. None of it is still there. That music was out, and I took it out.
So you have a different thing now.
Yeah. I got my boy. Shout out to my boy Primo. Shout out to my boy MG. Very, that guy's very important in my life. He's the one who got me out of the dungeons. And I was like, bro, let's do something,
Shout out.
Got me back to the studio and started cooking something, and everything happened,
But
So
whoever,
shout out to my boy MG, and most importantly, shout out to my girl, my shawty. Yeah, shout out to my shawty. She's the one who saved me. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
well, shout out to anyone who is behind what we just heard. Whoever's behind that, shout out, man. Shout out, good job. Yeah. So let's get to your tracks, man.
Yeah. What do I got?
Yeah, what's on the list, man?
There is music, by the way, on those free streaming platforms, SoundCloud. Everybody's familiar with SoundCloud. I do have a couple of music there that was left out from the music I took, I pulled out from all my, platforms that
Is it still Primo when you look it up?
It's still Primo.
Okay.
It's still Primo.
Primo, go check it out.
It's Primo. Go check out Primo on SoundCloud. It's Primo Geniture. Go check out Primo Geniture on SoundCloud. I got a couple of songs. I think In My Feelings. In My Feelings, still gonna perform there, right? In My Feelings. That's also there.
In My Feelings.
You're gonna get In My Feelings there. Juice Freestyle.
The one you just did.
Yeah, nah, I didn't perform here, but it's there. They're gonna find the Juice Freestyle. What else I got there? I Like That featuring Dark Danger. Yeah, it's there. Some music there, but right now, dog,
something new and fresh.
Yo, my G. There's a lot, and it's very
excited.
I'm hella excited, bro. I feel like that's the best year of my life. Year 2022, I feel like it's the best year of my life. I've never had this much confidence, and I've never been this positive. I feel like I've been positive throughout my whole life, but I've never felt this. It's like on some it's energetic, like it's like I took a pill, something transformed. I feel like this is the best year of my life. Shout out to Exposed Lounge and Nanda. Shout out to Sub-Zero, my G. That's my guy. Shout out to Abo 2 Boy. Shout out to Abo my boss. Those are the guys who hooking me up. I've been performing. Those are the guys who just there, dog, to help me push. Those are the niggas that I know for sure. If I need something or anything, they got my back. And shout outs to my boys in the hood. Shout outs to AV. Shout outs to Abo Tab. Those my niggas. Shout outs to Hosni. The people who got my back for sure. You know,
Sure.
those were guys. So yeah.
So they all from they from different places.
Nah, not all of them. They're not from my news for most of them. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I got guys there. I got my niggas there.
In My Feelings.
Yeah.
That song, man. How did it come about?
Oh man. I remember things were coming good, so damn good in my life, you know. Things were coming so damn good in my life, so I had people who were helping me out, you know. I had people who were helping me out throughout all of that, but I felt like I was helping myself out, you know, more than, you know, everyone in that, you know. And that song, I wouldn't say like it's all cap or whatever. That song was just like a song, you know, that came about me visualizing myself, you know, having a girl in my life, because I was really like...
It was creativity.
Yeah, it was more like creativity, you know, like having that one person, you know, having that wish that you have that one person who just ride for you, you know, to that ride or die level. So I was like at that phase, like I needed something like that in my life and all of that. So I tried to be more creative about it. And then I created something trying to like fill up the gap of me not like, you know, being in a space where like I have it all, but I was at a point where in my life everything was getting together because I was knocking in doors and I had a couple of labels, you know, trying to reach through and all of that.
Are you
know,
signed
a lot
right
of
now?
paperwork. Nah, I'm a creative.
I'm looking forward to the sign.
Independent. Man, for me, you know, could be both ways. I could, you know, make it independent. I could be signed so long as the deal's smooth, bro. I feel like we all deserve a share because we all put into it. So we all have to, you know, have our fair share and our fair cards, and be good. I feel like that, you know. You put a hand in my shit, bro, I'm gonna pay you good, bro. I'm gonna make sure you get what you deserve. So long as I get what I deserve, we all eat, it's all good.
That sounds
So I
supportive.
believe in it. Yeah, because we all putting in work at the end of the day. Who can invest on something and not get nothing?
Unless it's just for the love of creating.
Yeah. Unless if like, you know, you're not, that's not business. That's doing something good. There's a difference between those things, you know. So music has always been business, bro.
Yeah.
It's always been business. That's why you find niggas, you know, they did they thing, you know, 10 years in the label, but you get out of the label, the guy ain't got nothing, you know. I'm aware of things like that. I'm aware of things like that, and I'm just trying to keep my head up and just make sure I'm more careful about everything. Yeah, and every move that I make, every step, every decision, I'm just you know, trying to be sure about everything.
How much do you spend time in one use?
Man,
Like,
to be honest, I'm always in the hood.
are you one of those dudes? Abahlala endlini noma uyatholakala nje?
Man, like it's like you're getting to my whereabouts now. Like, you want niggas to catch me lacking, bro. You want niggas to catch me lacking or something like that. Man, I'm a guy who would just be at the right place at the right time. Always. It's either I'm out there. I won't lie. I'm out there. Everybody knows me in the hood. Everybody knows me. My block, Bangote. It is what it is. Niggas see me all day, bro. I'm out there, and they know the hustle. They know the grind.
Do you see the community? Do you have a perspective about it?
About my community?
Yeah.
Man, all I can say is that I want to make it, and I just want to be a perfect example of the word possible in my hood, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, they struggle with themselves from they their upbringing, you know. We all have like different upbringings, but if you get into Wanyusa, you can tell these people, they all have something in their relation, like they all relate with each other. You know, they have that specific one thing that flows within them.
In all of them.
Yeah, in all of them, you know. Guanyuso is just an outside place, and I want to invite Guanyuso into the world, you know, because it's Durban. Durban is still our city, but we're still feeling left out from Durban, if you get what I'm saying. So we're not exposed to many things that we should be exposed to out there, because there's a lot of talent going on. I ain't trying to brag about my hood or anything. There's a lot of talents.
And
there's a lot of things, you know. There's a lot of things.
They're gonna see it.
Yeah,
they're gonna see a lot of
weakness, you know. As far as time goes by, they're gonna see, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make good, you know, to my society. I'm trying to be a perfect example to the kids, to everyone out there. Shout outs to my hood, and I'm just trying to fix whatever is broken there, and just trying to improve shit there, because nobody seems to be, you know, focusing on us, or maybe throwing some attention there or whatever. It's just the valley, as they say, and nobody's out there doing it. So I'm trying to do my thing, bro, and I'm trying to make sure, you know, because I got here so far, it's all me, bro, and I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I do more and just make sure all of that people, like, you know, try to make it easier than it is, you know. Try to grow some potential in people and some passion and everything for what they love.
So seeing you have heart for your hood.
Yeah, I love my hood, bro.
What are you hoping to improve in it, or are you wishing to improve about Wanyusa?
Wanyusa, it's a small as, you know, world. I mean, got their own people. I've always looked at it as like my small world that, you know, I had my upbringing, and, you know, I call it my home. So I've always had heart for it, and I've always, you know, wished, you know, more bigger and better things for it. First of all, I realized me at my own path that I'm taking in my life. I've never got access to platforms or people to put me on, if you feel what I'm saying. People to put me on or to gain that recognition, because I'm from where? Guanyus. You know.
There's not that much attention for it.
Yeah.
Also you
so
hoping to
it's been a rough ride for me. I feel like it's been a rough ride for me, trying to twist my career and trying to push and trying to make it there. As far as maneuvering and everything and all of that, it's really hard, bro. I won't lie. It's really hard, you know. Because even going to town, being in town, you know, having access to a lot of things in town, trying to build a relationship, you only get that if you're not a dropout, or if you go maybe to DMT or wherever, you know. But as far as if like you come from Wanyusa and you're still there in the hood, it's like there's no platform, no nothing, there's no improvement. Even in schools, bro, I can tell even before quarantine, even before all of that, it was very rare to find, you know, schools doing talent shows, things like that, showcasing their talent and all that. You still can't even like find tar road in most, you know, in most places where you know for sure there's bosses going in and out of there. It's a big ass taxi industry going on, so you know, there's a lot of taxis and everything, but you know, the roads, there's a lot of improvement to be done there. And as far as I have that potential, and as far as I'm passionate about what I want to do, and as far as I'm pushing myself, I know for sure I'm gonna bring some of that improvement in my hood. Cause we gotta do it for the kids now, you know.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta grow up the way we grew up. They ain't gotta have the same, you know, upbringing as we had, you know. You know, just because of the environment or whatever, or because of the people that are running it or whatever, or the people, I don't know, bro. But I feel like there's a lot of work still has to be done there, and I want to be part of that. You know, I want to be my own hood. You know, I want to be that hood hero, my hood hero. I want to rescue my hood, rescue my people, see them eat. You know, try to make something out of it.
I feel like our age group.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear it.
Oh, that's from you to me now.
Yeah, for everybody. For everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I want you to see that we in a space now where we can and where we should make it right for us and for the people.
For those who are behind, bro.
Yeah.
Those who are coming behind us, we gotta make it right for them. As far as I know, coming up as an artist, you know, with a lot of talent that I'm packing, because I pack a lot of talent, bro.
Beyond rap music.
Beyond rap music,
What else
there's a lot of things, you know. Person, I'm gonna showcase most of the things. Besides rap,
On arts.
yeah, some of that, dog. Like I can draw, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. We should have prepared for this session. Should have bought a pencil in here. Showcase
That's good for another day, bro. That's for another day. But what I feel like, what I value the most and I love the most is just music, bro. It's just music and how and what really inspires me to not put in music, it's how I started rap. I have a different story. It's a story I've never heard before.
I want to hear about it.
Okay. I fell in love with music growing up, you know, but I never took it serious into a serious, you know, level where I would call myself an artist. It's very personal, but I'm willing to share, you know. There's a lot of, you know, negatives that create a positive, right, in a picture. So I'm trying to paint my picture, my life story now. So getting into that is going to take a whole lot of personal shit, you know. And I'm cool, bro. Ain't nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide.
Okay.
So growing up, I never knew my dad, you know. So not knowing my father really did, you know, build a lot of, you know, anger and a lot of, you know, inside me, because I never knew the story more. So now, you know. So during that time, I had my stepfather. That was before 2010, before he got shot. Because he got shot 2010, and I lost him, RP, you know.
Rest in peace.
RP, Paul. That's my dad, by the way. That's the only guy I knew as a father that we were very close, bro. It really, you know, it really did cut deep, but you know what it is? It ain't safe around here, you know. You find the good people, you know, they go, you know, so soon, and too soon, and you know.
Hey, sorry to hear about
It is what it is,
that.
but after 2010, I lost it, bro. That's when I lost it, because that's when I got to like, you know, for like the real truth to be revealed to me, because I never knew it wasn't my dad.
Oh.
I thought like, you know.
Oh.
So after he died, you know, my mom told me the truth, because it was always my father. That guy was always my father. And I remember before he died, I remember it was like, you know, sharing his last words with me, you know. Even though I didn't, like, nobody can predict their death. It wasn't sick or so not, but, you know, like I said, he got shot. So I feel like it was like his last words with me. And it's like, your mother gonna tell it all, you know. My uncle, and was this, and all that. So that really, you know, affected me, that he always knew the whole time, but he loved me just as my father, you know. would, or since my father didn't do it, he got his own reasons. I don't want to budge the nigga or not, you know. But I'm good, I'm straight, you know. But
do you?
That guy was my father to me, like it was more like my real dad, you know. So that really fucked me over after his death. I went crazy. You know, it was a lot of things. It was during high school, you know, a lot of things were involved. I got involved into a lot of things that, you know, that I don't want to tap into, you know. I became suicidal, you know, couldn't handle the pressure and everything, you know, that came with the outside world, and looking at the people I grew up with, you know, and just looking at my family as well, like, how come can you guys keep something from me? It's like this, you know, it's like time wasn't around, so I couldn't understand at that time, so that really affected me, and I got fucked up, you know. And then I remember, you know, because I was very suicidal. I never cared, bro. Like,
you had a kid at the time.
I was empty. That was before even I had my daughter and everything. It was before, and then started doing counseling, shit like that, you know, to help me mentally, emotionally, you know, spiritually, trying to heal from the things that were happening. And then that's where I got introduced, actually. That's where I realized, not even got introduced, that's where I realized that I have something, you know, because I didn't have like something where I could lash out to, or how I would, you know, relieve my anger whenever it hits. It's just, back then it just got too much, and the only thing I think of is just, you know, I'm numb, so why don't I just, you know, just turn the lights off, you know, because I felt like there was no life, you know, after that, and most of the things that had happened, because I lost too many loved ones, you know, I lost so many loved ones at that time, so it was kind of hectic. But bouncing back from that, what really made me bounce back, it's just where the whole point that I want to make is that how I started rap, it all started there. I spoke to my counselor. She's like, what do you love the most? And I was like, there's nothing I love the most, not even myself. You know, judging from that dark, you know, that dark areas in at that time, you know. So I was like, there's nothing I love, you know. But she was like, what do you do still, since you don't love anything and you don't feel anything, but what do you do still? What do you wake up and do? Not noticing that you do it. And I was like, I listen to music. She was like, why do you do that after everything that had happened, and you seem to not care about anything, but the only thing that you do,
music.
Not really noticing that you do it, but it does happen during you know, this time phrase where you in the dark and you
might be something that keeps you safe.
Yeah. So, but she was like, why do you always have to turn that radio on, or you always have to press that button and listen to something? And I was like, because it makes me feel better. And she was like, then that's it. Listen to music. Do you have like a diary or anything? And I was like, yeah. She was like, why don't you write how you feel? Express yourself. Whenever you get that feeling, just write about it and try to lash out or read it loud or whatever. Just do it. And then I tried it, you know, a couple of times, because I was more for a freestyle rapper. I was more of a freestyle, like off the top, you know, spit off top of the dome, like the words are just like snow, you know. It was like rain, drizzle all over my mind. So I just drop words. Yeah.
Did that begin during your dark moments, the freestyle?
No, I was a freestyler. Yeah, from way back I was freestyling, but I never scripted anything. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it led to, you know, my life led me where I was at that time, in that dark area. Then I had to write about things, and then that's where I wrote. I remember the song is titled "Man on My Own," but it's a freestyle from 1942. 1942 by Meek Mill, my 1942 flows. Yeah, it's a freestyle. Yeah, it's taken from Meek Mill. Yeah, I did that beat. That's the first song I ever wrote.
Oh, I was confused.
Yeah, that's like the first song that I ever wrote. But I wrote those bars like way back, you know, during that time. During that time, I wrote those bars, but I actually got to tap into the studio and record it because I needed a right beat the whole time. So once I heard 1942 flows by Meek Mill, I was like, this is it. You know, cause, you know, yeah, I was like, this is it, and I fucking murked it, bro. And it's still not out yet. It was out, but we pulled everything, you know, down since, you know, we had that, you know, that thing, you know, with the guys and everything. And I tried to get my masters back, and you know, I got most, but not really. So a lot of things went sideways. We talk now, but I don't want to do business with guys like that, and people who are just so dragging in life, and people who are so absorbing. And mostly people that jealousy breeds within them.
But that's why do you think? Because you are all doing this together.
I think the thing is, you see, when a producer is a rapper, everybody is a rapper. And y'all all trying to make it at the same time, and y'all all trying to be out there at the same time. That shit won't work out. I think it's that really affected us or really screwed us over. You know, because we were there, we were pushing, bro. I remember our first concert, the night experience in December that we did. It was on it was when? The 8th of September, not December. It was on the 8th of September. I remember that shit was epic, bro. That shit was epic. It was a turn up. To a fucking thousand degrees, dog. It was turned up.
Nice.
Excuse me. And we all did it under one energy, and we had that hunger. But as soon as I started getting like proposals, offers, you know, having people coming, pulling me to the side, telling me that, you know, we could create something good with you, or, you know, I was like, yeah, I got my team. At that time, I was even fighting for a nigga's producer freedom. You know? And I had my terms and conditions because I was initialing every preview and, you know, putting my signature, that shit.
So do you think, like, the process is similar to when,
to how it happened back?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. This time around, it's different. Because everybody has their own position. And as far as you know, life is a very, very teachable lesson. Life. Because life teaches you about everything, bro. A lot of things you go through in life, you should take that shit, all those hardships and all of those things that happen, betrayal, all of that, you should take it as lessons that you go through in life. So I learned my lesson coming up from 2018 to 2020, you know, doing my thing, spazzing the fuck out, turning up, rolling on with the gang and all of that. You know, as far as everything went well that time when it was hype, but still during the hype, niggas were like jealous and all of that. So I took that as a lesson. So now I read every human being I get introduced to and everybody that I meet. And I'm very selective when it comes to people.
Do you read energy? Like energies?
Energy. I wouldn't call myself like, everybody has their instincts. If I feel like I don't feel any good about you, man. It's fuck it. I don't even pretend, bro. Like, if it's fuck it, bro. I wouldn't try to force something that my instincts are telling me, or my gut's telling me, nah, there's something wrong about that guy. I wouldn't even stick around and figure out what's wrong with you. I'm not gonna. I kind of just, at this point, bro, I want my shit, I want to execute shit differently than before, you know. I want to do things really, really different this time around.
It's working for you.
You know, yeah, I want to focus on my own family that I have right now. Speaking about my family, I'm talking about my kid, my girl, you know. And I'm still trying to build more, you know, for myself and my family, mom, and everybody at home, you know, people that were always there. But I'm just trying to build a household name and a legendary status for myself and just leave something for my kids and just forever reign, bro.
It's the way. It's the way.
All hail, bro.
So what can we expect? Are you gonna do any tours or are you
bro,
show?
at the moment, dog,
It's just pretty.
I'm just gonna pull out music. Mostly, it's gonna be just, you know, audios out there, streaming platforms and all platforms. And then after that, it's just gonna be the visuals. As far as gigging and everything, I'm still gonna be doing my thing, still gonna be lit, you know, that's on gang, that's what's up.
Okay.
I'm still gonna be doing my thing, but the people gotta expect more music coming from me, it's gonna be more fire, and it's gonna get hella hot in this bitch. I promise you. I promise you. You heard some. You know. This is
so, question.
Yeah.
Do you have a crazy story about you randomly meeting
somebody?
Yeah,
man.
Some of your fans.
Man, I meet people every day, bro. You know, I meet people every day, and there's always something about it. You know, whenever I think of maybe, you know, of quitting or whatever, even though I don't usually think about things like that, I should be really, really at a point where it's really, really hectic to think about something like that. So,
do you sometimes feel like quitting music?
No, I don't usually feel like that. That's what I say. I don't usually feel like it. But the thought of it somehow, you know, do try to, you know, but I don't usually focus on some shit like that or whatever. Negatives, bro, I don't usually focus on negative shit. So what I'm trying to say is that whenever it gets real for me, when I say it gets real, like whenever like I'm at a point where I'm trying to reach, but somehow I don't, you know, be able to get there or whatever.
The discouragement or something.
The discouragement or whatever, yeah. Sometimes I feel, you know, down on myself and I just, you know, I meet a random person who's just gonna come and be like, yo, Primo, hey, yo, Sam Fitz, hey, yeah, music guapa, dog, you the shit, bro, you get it? Yeah. Like, yo, music, bro, I saw your video, I saw this, I saw that. And then eventually you start to realize that fuck it, you know, you're doing something to the people. So as far as the people are looking at you and they see you as that person who, you know, who's doing something good and is picking a lot of talent and is bringing out more music that people relate to. Because I'll tell you, like, every fucking day I meet somebody and somebody's gonna tell me you deserve to be there with Nasty C, Blackie, even before Blackie, before Nasty C, I've been getting these compliments like, you should be there with AKA, you should be there with these guys. They would name a lot of various artists, you know, a lot of guys.
And now you met me and I'm saying the same. You're supposed to be there. And you're good.
Word, bro. I've always looked down on that shit. I was like, maybe somebody wants to have something, or maybe somebody is just, you know, want for me to notice, so it's okay, dog. You know, alright, cool, my G. But as far as time went by, I started taking that shit not to the chin but to the heart, because that's what I was supposed to do from the very much beginning. You get it? From the very much beginning, if somebody pulls out their heart to you, somebody compliments you, that takes a lot of guts, you know, to compliment something. Because nowadays we have jealousy breeding all over. People don't want to compliment things, you know. People don't want to, you know, do things that they usually did before. So it's on some shit like that. So now having somebody coming at you and you just an underground artist still trying to find your way to the top, and you still, you know, having somebody coming just out of the blue. And you don't even have like really much on the internet. That's for me. I'm speaking. I don't cap. I don't cap. I ain't no cap. I ain't no cap. This is the real.
Yeah,
for real, for real. You get it? So I'm like 100, dog, when I say this. I have people coming in telling me that I'm the shit, bro, and I gotta make it there.
Yeah, you got it.
And that's why I feel like 2022 is the best year of my life because I've never been this confident. Not that maybe last year I got like many compliments, you know, many compliments as this year, but this year I feel like I'm positive enough to make it and save energy. I'm gonna carry it around me no matter how, no matter how hard knocks, are gonna hit or whatever, no matter what stones, they throw, whatever happens, bro, whatever obstacle, whatever, I'm just gonna be at my best big, and I'm just gonna make sure I keep the same energy, bro. I don't wanna fall off. I don't wanna be just another nigga. I wanna make something out of me, bro, and I wanna make something out of my community, and I feel like anybody can make something out of themselves. Just so if you believe in your dream, you just push and never stop, and that's where I'm at, bro. Just wanna make this shit
I heard
happen.
some of the music that you sent me in
Yeah.
Some heats coming up.
Let you tell the story, my guy. Let you tell the story, my guy. This is
Well, I heard Without You, babe.
That's the song. Hey, you know what they call that record? Say it's the song of the year, and I ain't even dropped that shit yet.
It's about to be the song of the year.
I ain't even dropped that shit
and
yet.
you're about to hear that shit.
On the real for reals, bro.
Yes,
on the reals for real. I'm telling you.
For reals.
I'm telling you, my guy. Okay. On the reals for real.
Okay.
That song ain't out yet. I'm just pushing that record because people are vouching for that song. They want for it to come out, So I'm just trying to make sure that it's perfect, and it's a perfect timing for the song to come out and for most of my shit. Yeah. Not even most of my shit, for all of my shit that I got in the stage for the people and that I'm working on right now, because I'm recording back to back. I'm like on an album mode type shit, but there's a lot of projects. I have 4 EPs already, plus 2 mixtapes, I guess, and another mixtape that I'm working on. So there's a lot of music, so I'm willing to give it out there to the people, and I feel like this is the right time for the people to truly know what I'm about.
Yeah, you're about to know. So wrapping up.
Yeah.
Where can people get you? Your social handles, your music platform that they can get your music from. What can people get you and your stuff?
That's very easy, bro. That's very easy. On SoundCloud, I got my shit going on SoundCloud. Like I said, probably in a short space of time, I'm gonna drop 2 singles introducing the project that I'm working on, and that's Without You, Nezu, they both featuring Nigga Drip. Shout outs to my nigga.
Those are some hot songs I heard.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Word up. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we was gonna do more for a joint, EP or whatever, but I'm still gonna get into that as far as time goes by. I push that shit back because I just wanna, give people a proper intro about myself, because I feel like I'm starting all over again, and people deserve to know, what I'm about and what I got and what I'm packing.
Okay. What are your social handles?
Oh, my social handles, start with IG. Instagram. On Instagram, you go check out your boy at Primo TMM. And TikTok as well. It's your boy Playboy P6. Playboy P6. On Facebook, follow and like my page. It's Primo_SA. I'm not on Twitter.
There you have it, good people. Go ahead and follow this guy. He's such a good talent, brilliant guy from what you saw. And let's hear the song, Without You, Babe. Let's get it!
Yeah, my nigga Dream. I got Dream on this one. Title Without You.
Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe.
Let's go.
Without you, babe. Without you, babe.
Yeah.
Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe.
You be gone too long, I've been sipping on vodka. Nigga too stressed, been stabbed with a vodka. That won't lie, yeah, they would've won. If he had been, then he would've won. Yeah, me never change for your baby. Watch me dance for your baby. Sit down and relax me, baby. That won't lie, through stones in your boat. Rolling stone with a rock your boat. Turn around, baby, touch your toes. Back my whip, burning cool. Yeah. Hot turn cold like it's Paris. And I'm messed out on a daily. You think about it, can't shake it up. Been missing on you on a daily. Been missing on you on a daily. But I run cause you Mercedes. But still you ain't showing no. Yeah, baby's too much. Baby's too much. Baby's too much.
I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Cause I've been gone for too long without you, babe. Without you, babe. Without you, babe. Just be like jumping, Jack. Could've got you back,